Upsetting news tonight. Beloved comic writer Stan Lee has passed away, and many are grieving for his loss. A man starting in poverty and living to become a legend. Then, esports, more than just video games. Esports could be the future of sports entertainment as we know it. More details coming up. Popular computer peripheral brand Razer and their products. What's available, and are these devices as good as we're led to believe? Welcome viewers to World One News. I'm your host, Ethan Purdue. As of now, the nation is in mourning over beloved comic book writer Stan Lee, who passed away on November 12, 2018. Having died from a case of pneumonia, many have been left bereft in the wake of his death. More on this story, reporter Jonathan Mitchells.
Born on December 28, 1922, Stanley Martin Lieber grew up in New York during the Great Depression, living in poverty and squalor. As he grew up, he knew he wanted to write and would dream of writing the great American novel. Later, he got a job at Timely Comics as an interim editor and helped write already created comic book characters such as Captain America, Namor the Submariner, and the Human Torch. Timely Comics eventually rebranded themselves as Marvel Comics, with Stan Lee and Jack Kirby creating characters such as the Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, the Incredible Hulk, the X-Men, and many more. Stan Lee offered a creative platform for those who wanted to create Marvel characters as well. All thanks to Stan Lee, hundreds of these characters and their stories will stand the test of time. Decades of comics, cartoons, TV shows, and movies have made sure that these superheroes stay in the spotlight. Stan Lee himself has even made a number of silly cameos in these forms of media in his old age. He was able to touch many people with his work, and his memory will live on in these characters. We will all miss you, Stan Lee. Excelsior.
Thank you, Jonathan. We will be back after the short public service announcement.
Walking to school with some friends, we saw a dead body, and it was very traumatic. The comic book became my outlet to see the world being saved by heroes.
While in the Navy, Anthony Francisco dreamed of becoming a graphic designer, and so he did. You can do the same by joining into DoDIA's CTE programs to pursue your dreams of becoming someone like Francisco. So join now.
And now, a different kind of sports story. Esports. What could be the future of sports entertainment has been making a move into the spotlight. Esports clubs and teams are cropping up around American high schools and universities, bringing recognition to esports as a genuine sport. Reporter Timothy Stewart is here to give us the details. What kind of impacts do you think esports makes?
Esports is a future endeavor for all high schools to participate in. Today's generation is deeply integrated into technology. I mean, they've been using it from the time they were very little. And so it's natural for them. They don't see it as extracurricular activity or just a game or something you did at home. They actually see it as part of as a part of way of life. So they're just used to it being around. They don't see it as anything different than anything like watching TV. To them, playing video games is just like watching TV for my generation. It's just something they do. So it's natural. So going outside and playing football or baseball or any other outside sport, staying in and playing a video game is the same thing to them. It's no different. So it's natural that we put it into the high school and make it a varsity sport. A lot of schools in the U.S. are doing that, and I'm hoping to introduce that here in DoDIA.
Interesting that sports are already making the move into the virtual world. Lastly, a consumer review gathered from a local gaming aficionado. He's reviewing for us the Razer line of computer peripherals and giving us the skinny on the quality of these products.
Why do you choose Razer over the other gaming tech companies?
I just like Razer in general. It's very nice products. It feels amazing to play on. It's just appealing to me, and it's most accessible.
What are the best qualities of the Razer products?
Well, it all depends on each product that you get. The Razer Kraken V2 has some amazing voice cancellation and noise cancellation, so it won't disturb you while playing the game. The audio quality is very nice too. Things like the mouse, it's very sensitive, so you can aim quickly if you're playing certain games. You can move your mouse. You have fast reaction time. Same with the keyboards that they have. It's just a very fast reaction time, and it's just perfect for me.
What are your favorite Razer products?
So far, I really like the Razer Black Widow keyboard. I actually just got that a couple days ago. It's really nice. It's really loud, but the reaction time is just great. It's just faster, better, and it's just optimal for gaming.
It seems like Razer is a brand that the consumer can trust. Thank you for tuning in to World One News. I've been Ethan Purdue, and I hope to see you again real soon.